Good morning, church. On behalf of the Pastor Search Committee, we just wanted to give you all kind of a quick update on where we were and where we are. We certainly hate that as a church we haven't been able to gather here over the past few months, but we have still been hard at work. We spent the first few weeks meeting here at the church every Sunday morning, but as soon as we were not able to gather, we continued our work via Zoom, every week, sometimes twice a week, depending on what was going on. And just kind of want to quickly kind of just take you back through kind of the timeline, just briefly, and bring us to today. As you all know, we first met in January. At that time, we sent you all a questionnaire, just kind of get your thoughts on, hey, what are you looking for as a membership, as a congregation in the next pastor, right? We received that information back. We absorbed that information. We talked about that information. And then we developed a profile of the type of pastor, the next leader for this church, that we thought would be a great fit. So you guys helped us immensely, right, by providing your feedback. So we took that information in January, posted the position online at various seminaries around the country, and received a lot of response, right? A lot of applications, a lot of resumes. So we spent the month of February, early March, going through all of these resumes, through these applications, and as a committee, we ended up, agreeing on a top, 5 candidates that we wanted to further pursue. And I believe I had previously updated you that that's kind of where we were last time I spoke with you all via video, that we had identified those 5 candidates and we were seeking additional information from those candidates. Through that process, we sent out questionnaires that asked questions on doctrine and theology, their ministry philosophy, personal questions, just a lot of information. Those particular candidates were very serious about the responses, took a lot of time crafting responses. We received those back, and then as a committee, we spent a lot of time poring over those responses, right? Really getting into the details of them. Coming out of those responses, we identified 2 top candidates that we wanted to further focus on. So the past 6 weeks or so, we've been looking and speaking with these candidates, reviewing additional information about these candidates, listening to lots and lots of sermons of these candidates, right? It kind of brings us to today. So what is today's update, you may be asking, right? 5 minutes in, and I haven't really given you an update. Well, here we are. We as a committee are absolutely thrilled to announce that we have identified the candidate that we will be presenting to you, the church, for consideration as the next pastor at First Baptist Olive Branch. I'm not introducing him today, right? So you guys hold your breath. We will be doing that next week, though. So June 14th, a week from today, we as a committee will present to you the pastor that we would like you to consider calling as your next pastor here at First Baptist. We will walk through his background, details about him and his family, and just kind of give you insight into who this man is that we absolutely believe God has called to be the next pastor here at First Baptist. Okay, so please stay tuned. Come next Sunday, June 14th, and meet your new pastor. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Doug. Isn't that good news? Amen. Well, these are exciting days here at First Baptist Olive Branch. Yesterday, I had the privilege of meeting with our executive council, and after meeting with them, I want to share with you this morning that we will be having a special called family meeting on Sunday morning, June 21st, to consider the matter of voting on calling our next senior pastor. We will vote at the conclusion of that service, and the only other thing I know to tell you is we're working on figuring out how to do that vote. But we'll have it figured out, and we will announce it to y'all next week. So a lot of things that we'll share with you next week. So in the meantime, we've gathered today to worship the Lord. Nick, band, man, y'all lead us.